Hey YouTube! Today I'm going to be reviewing, can you see that? Black Diamond Caveman Coffee. Now, a little bit of history. A few months ago, I watched a video by an MMA fighter by the name of Keith Jardine and his girlfriend. They were like, it was following him around in his home, I guess in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where he's out of. And he was talking about how Tate Fletcher, another MMA fighter who's retired, told him about butter coffee. And essentially what it was coffee with butter and coconut oil in it. And he was like, whoa, when he drank it, he was like, whoa, I'm feeling high right now. I've got so much energy. What's going on? And Tate Fletcher and him got together after that, and they started a company called Caveman Coffee. And I'm not going to get into the whole science of it, but it's essentially being, touted as kind of upgraded coffee, et cetera, et cetera. So, pause on that. Before that, I had heard about this guy named Dave Asprey, and I'd heard about bulletproof coffee, and I'd heard about, I'd heard about bulletproof coffee, bulletproof executive, bulletproof diet. Never looked into any of it. I just heard the word, and I saw Dave Asprey, a clip of his talking about, modafinil, Provigil on the internet. I think I saw a little bit of him on Joe Rogan, whatever. So I knew who he was, and I'd heard that name in bulletproof coffee a long time ago. I just never paid any attention to it. So when I was researching a little bit after I watched the Keith Jardine interview or documentary, mini doc, I found out that you use coconut oil, organic, and then you use grass-fed butter, organic, unsalted. So we had that, Kerrygold, and then I had regular coffee and I had some coconut oil. So I tried it on my own, and it was amazing. It really gave you a lot of energy, a lot of really good mental clarity. No crash at the end. There's no sugar really, and or no sugar additives, I should say. Like you're not putting caramel and chocolate or anything like that in, or sugar. And it kind of suppressed my appetite. So it was like things that I really like, So I decided, since this worked really well, to either go with bulletproof or Caveman. And honestly, I just went with Caveman because it was just a little bit cheaper for like this package that you get. And the package was a 12-ounce sample, I guess, kind of bag of Black Diamond coffee and white gold coffee. Now, I have not tried the white gold coffee yet, just the Black Diamond. So, and then also with that package, you get a pretty nice sized bottle of Caveman MCT oil. Now, MCT oil was odorless and tasteless. Doesn't do anything as far as taste is concerned. But according to this little jar here, Caveman Coffee is not responsible for mental clarity, extra energy, and awesomeness caused from taking this product. So what's in here it says there's 135 calories per tablespoon. So there's a lot of calories because they recommend on here, you're going to get a lot of calories from this stuff because they recommend 1 to 3 tablespoons. So if you're taking 3 tablespoons, that's 450 calories from this stuff. So, whatever. Anyways, so it makes this creamy, rich kind of taste. Creamy, rich kind of taste. Creamy kind of consistency. I think it's pleasant. The only thing I add additional to the coffee, the oil, and the butter is I add pure vanilla extract. And I like it. I recommend it. I think you should try it. I will say though, in all honesty, that I can't really tell a difference. Now, I haven't taken this for a super long time, maybe a couple, 3 weeks. Not every day either. But initially, I wasn't really able to tell a difference between this stuff. I think all of this right here with shipping, the 3 things I just showed you, was maybe $60. And I think and so I can't really tell that much of a difference in experience between using this stuff and using the stuff that I just bought on my own. Now, the coffee that I bought on my own was a little bit nicer coffee. It definitely wouldn't be Caveman Coffee or Bulletproof Coffee, but it's like, you know, a nicer coffee. It's not Folgers or nothing. Definitely not Starbucks either. It's like well, I should bring a box and show you, but my experience was kind of the same, you know. So, however, because I really like Keith Jardine as a fighter and as a person, he's if you've never watched an interview with the guy, he's a really interesting person, man, because you look at him and he's bald headed like me, and he's got a kind of a long goatee, and he looks so mean when you just look at him. And then you hear him talk, and the dude is like super soft spoken, and he's like into poetry. Like it's very odd. It's an awesome kind of odd thing going on here, and you can tell when you're listening to him talk, even though he looks like he could just rip you apart, that he's a pretty awesome thinker. You can really tell that he cares about stuff and cares about what he's talking. There's my little son over there. Hey, buddy. Hey, Xavier. His name is Xavier. Hi, dude. He's number 5. You want to be on a video with Daddy? So yeah, I recommend just giving it a whirl, because number one, if you buy this stuff, you're helping a really great person and an awesome fighter. I wish I could see him fight more. And another thing about him, his fighting style. His fighting style was like when he would. And I'm not a fighter. I've never been trained, but when he would throw punches, it's like he would. You know, some people throw punches like this. He would like, you know, just really cool. Great kicks. He beat Chuck Liddell. Controversial fight, but he beat Chuck Liddell. Good fight with Rampage. Not so great fight with Vanderlei, but just a great dude. Oh, he also got robbed. He fought somebody, Stephan Bonnar. Yeah, man, he got robbed by Stephan Bonnar. There's no way that you lost that fight if you watch this video. Anywho, I recommend getting it. Now, I will say that I'm going to try the bulletproof stuff when all this stuff is gone, because he has some brain octane stuff that's supposed to be good, whatever. But anyways, I like this stuff. I'm gonna drink all of it and use all of it. And so when you drink it, you're drinking coffee, but it's like, wow, it's just a smooth kind of taste going on. One other thing I wanted to say, I don't know if it's the butter, I don't know if it's the oil or the coconut oil that I was using. Come here, bud. I guess he left. All the doors are closed, so he's fine. And the other kids are in the other room, so he's fine. You may find yourself having to use the bathroom a lot when you initially start this stuff, so just be aware of that. But other than that, that's my review. I like it. I look forward to trying more. There you are.